Hi! Today on Araw-Araw Filipino, we will learn words to answer the questions how much or to what extent. This is another lesson on adverbs. Our lesson will focus on adverbs for degree. Pang-abay para sa grado. Adverbs pang-abay, for para sa, degree or in other words, grade is grado. These adverbs will help us answer questions of how much or to what extent is something done or described. Gaano o hanggang saan. How much, gaano, or o. To what extent, hanggang saan. Here is our first set of adverbs for degree or pang-abay para sa grado. Almost or nearly, halos, muntik. Entirely or fully, ganap. Completely or totally, lubos. And very or so, napaka. Note that napaka is a prefix that we add to a word to intensify the word. Let us use those adverbs in a conversation between two people who are on their way to a destination and talking on their phones. I am nearly at home now. Halos nasa bahay na ako. I am ako. Nearly, halos. At nasa. Home, bahay. Now, na. I am almost at the mall. Halos nasa mall na ako. Almost is also halos. At the is also nasa. I almost forgot to buy food. Muntik kong nakalimutang bumili ng pagkain. I is ko. Almost, muntik. Forgot, nakalimutan. To buy, bumili. And food, pagkain. Let us continue the conversation. The street is entirely blocked. Ganap na barado ang kalye. The, ang. Street, kalye. Entirely, ganap. Blocked, barado. I completely forgot that there is a parade today. Lubos kong nakalimutan na may parada ngayon. I, ko. Completely, lubos. Forgot, nakalimutan. That is also na. There is may. Parade, parada. And today, ngayon. So many people came. Napakadami ng taong dumating. So is napaka, a prefix, and then many is dami. So many, napaka, dami. People, tao, and came, dumating. Here is another set of adverbs for degree or pang-abay para sa grado. Barely or slightly, bahagya. Moderately, katamtaman. Quite, medyo. Let us continue the conversation. I can barely understand you now. Bahagya na kitang maintindihan. The pronoun I is doing an action to be received by the pronoun you. In this case, we use a unique relational pronoun in Filipino, which combines the first and second person, and that word is kita. Kita is used when the speaker is the doer of the action and the second person is the receiver of the action. Kita. Barely, bahagya. Understand, maintindihan. Now, na. Sorry, it is quite noisy here. Sorry, medyo maingay dito. Quite, medyo. Noisy, maingay. Here, dito. I will go where it is moderately noisy. Pupunta ako kung saan katamtaman ang ingay. Ako. Will go, pupunta. Where is saan, but the Filipino version is actually just where, and just where is kung saan. Moderately, katamtaman, and noisy, ang ingay. Ang ingay is another way to say maingay. Here is one last set of adverbs for degree or pang-abay para sa grado. Really, talaga. Greatly or overly, labis, masyado. Extremely, lubha. And incredibly, hindi kapani-paniwala, which also means unbelievably. Let us use those new adverbs in a conversation between two women. One has just won an award, a trophy, and the other congratulating her. I am really happy for you. Talagang natutuwa ako para sa iyo. I am ako. Really, our adverb is talaga, and we added an ng at the end to help us roll it better, to say it better. Talagang natutuwa. It connects the adverb to the feeling of being happy, natutuwa. Happy, natutuwa. For, para sa, you, iyo. I am greatly moved. Naantig ako ng labis. Greatly, ng labis. As in our earlier lessons, when we use adverbs, we can also put a nang in front of the adverb. Moved, naantig. I am overly thankful. Nagpapasalamat ako ng labis. Overly, ng labis. Thankful, nagpapasalamat. This is incredibly light. Hindi kapani-paniwala ang gaan nito. This, nito. Incredibly, hindi kapani-paniwala, and light, ang gaan. So why is this nito instead of just ito? Why does it have an N in front? It's because this is the possessive form of ito. The lightness of weight belongs to the trophy, nito. That is when we use nito instead of ito, when it is a possessive form. That is our lesson today, and I hope you found it useful. For your homework, practice describing the extent of your action or your feelings in the Filipino language using the adverbs that we have just learned today. Have fun! I hope you can join us again next time on Araw-Araw Filipino. Thank you. Salamat po. Now, a few words from my son, Max.
Thought this video was cool? Watch the next one and like and subscribe to the channel too if you haven't yet.
Bye-bye!
Bye!